36-30, your score at halftime. The judges of Brandeis over the Spartans of Case Western Reserve University. Ron Jantz, along with our Spartan student, Alex Gould. Alex, what are you now, second semester sophomore?
I am. I'm almost an upperclassman. Isn't that crazy to think about?
And you're still in good standing academically?
I think so. If
That's
I'm
good.
not,
Mom's proud of you?
I hope so. She better be. Academics always, as much as I love doing extracurriculars and things outside, academics, that's the reason I'm here. That's the primary focus. But heading into the second half here, one thing to look at about that second quarter that was encouraging for the Spartans, free throw differential, +6 now for Brandeis, which it was the same amount going in. So they want to see more free throws in this quarter. One thing encouraging, though, the rebounding margin down from +6 to +3, meaning that the Spartans are rebounding better, getting inside more. They just need to convert more shots. 11 for 35, really tough to win games at a percentage under around 30%. So hopefully they sink more. They could be on their way to victory.
Two quick baskets by Brandeis coming out of the locker room at halftime. One by Petrie and that one by Nicholson. That's Hannah's first of the evening, and the lead has grown to 10. It's the largest lead of the evening for either team. Largest lead for the Spartans was 5. That was early on at 7-2. And after that, it pretty much stayed back and forth for the rest of the first half. Mills thought she got clobbered coming across the lane, threw up a shot, looking for free throws. She won't get it. Brandeis has the basketball. This is Nicholson and Revis out top. Going to go inside. And we've got an offensive foul, I believe.
We're going to pull up the replay here.
Boy, McConico got smoked.
Great positioning, feet set. Good foul call there.
Foul's on Petrie. That's her first. And Kendall is, she's been banged up a couple of times tonight. But she kind of, that's Kendall's game. She's a physical player. She's emotional. She is the emotional leader of this team. She almost needs to get hit hard a couple of times just to get in the flow of things. She's got the basketball now.
She's not only needing to get hit, she's very willing to take those hits, draw fouls whenever she can do anything for the team. Boy, another in and out. It's killing them this season.
It's really hurting them.
Mills, now Heath.
Good defense by Mills inside. That led to a 3-second call. So credit Isabella Mills with fantastic defense.
One thing I want to note that I want to see defensively from the Spartans this quarter are more turnovers. Brandeis has a -3 turnover margin on the year. Ideally, we can see CWRU force more of those than they have in the first half this second half.
Here comes Brandeis with the basketball. It's Revis inside. McConico almost stole it, knocks it out of bounds.
Petrie was wide open in the corner. Wouldn't get the ball until a little bit too late. Defender on her by then. Brandeis now at the inbound by their own basket.
Men's game will follow. It tips at about 8 o'clock. Great body control. Boy, Emma Revis has displayed that a couple of times tonight.
It's like her body's flying in the opposite direction of her arms and her hands where she shoots from. It's honestly kind of crazy to watch.
She's got 6. Lead has ballooned to 12. Lawrence traveled with the basketball.
Seeing some sloppy play out of the half for the Spartans. Obviously not what they hoped for coming into it.
Timeout on the floor by the Spartans. Jen Reimer wants a moment to talk to her troops. It's a good start to the third quarter for the visiting team, the judges. We'll be back.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
There's the landing that if I was here, this is where I would be sitting. Up there, it's like a theater-style seating just above the floor behind the see, that would be the basket on the eastern end of this gymnasium.
It's quite the view. You get the whole court, you can see, and comfier seats than these wooden ones down here.
That foul is on. It is on Melissa Heath. That's her 4th.
She is in deep foul trouble now, mouth gaping open, not happy with the call.
This is Hannah Nicholson at the foul line. Nicholson 85% on the season from the foul line. She's got 3 points, all here in the 3rd quarter.
Not being shut down as much. One of the key reasons that CWRU needs Heath on the floor is to stop her from scoring inside. 2nd leading scorer for this Brandeis squad. Without Heath defending her, she'll be more dangerous.
Well, she was scoreless in the opening half. She averages 12 points, 10 rebounds per game, but she's got 4 in the first 2 minutes and 39 seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Seeing some good defense here from Brandeis.
Lawrence the catch and the shoot. Rubenstein will bring it up.
Good defense there. Lead now up to 14 for Brandeis, looking to make it 16 here.
Casanueva did a nice job of drawing the defense, dishing it off to Nicholson, and this is a clinic right now for Brandeis. Nicholson's got 6.
Coming really, really fast to start this quarter as well. CWRU definitely going to make some adjustments. We want to see more energy being brought in on their possessions. One thing you can say about this Spartan team is they are never out of games. This team fights, they're resilient, they find ways to win where you don't think they should find ways to win. That's why they're 7-0 at home, so you can't count them out even if it's currently a 17-point game.
It's an 11-0 run right now in the first 3 minutes of the 3rd quarter. The Judges on an 11-0 run. This is Gross. They needed that. McKenna Gross, the freshman, with a 3 that her team needed desperately.
Gross in the first half, 2 fouls, 1 assist, not much else, but she is an offensive force.
Rubenstein's shot missed. Mills clears. Isabella to Gross. McKenna strong to the basket. Got it. She'll shoot a free throw.
Strong finish. She can really score from anywhere on the court. Inside, outside. Beautiful shot there. Now she'll try to make it 5 points, coming all in the last minute or so.
Judges are going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll keep this one here. It was 36-30 at halftime. The Judges ran out to an 11-0 run to take a 17-point lead. Speaking of running out, that rocket ran out of gas before it left the building. See that, Alex? You see that rocket up there?
Green rocket in the corner, top right. That's really funny. Just sitting there.
You know, Spartan's Case Western Reserve, known for the great engineering school.
Yeah.
That must have been a project that got an F.
Only at Case Western Reserve would that rocket even exist in the first place, though, Ron.
So this is Gross at the foul line, 85% of the season. McKenna Gross, the freshman. She's got 6. She came off the bench like 30 seconds ago.
It's unbelievable.
She's got 6 points. Her team needs everyone they can get. Still down 11.
11 obviously better than 17, though. A stop here be great.
Thrun traveled with the basketball. Courtney Thrun. So Mills and Gonzalez bring it up. Perkins is playing the post. Gross and Lawrence are on the wing right now for Case Western Reserve. Honoring Mather College this weekend, wearing the yellow and black and white of Mather College on throwback weekend.
Lots of high screens here. Spartans trying really hard to create shots. It was a good offensive possession, just didn't find anything open. This Brandeis defense definitely improved in the second half.
Nicholson working hard inside, trying to get position on Perkins. She got it.
Beautiful.
And she's got the bucket.
That was a clean spin left and a finish with her left, I should say.
So a couple of things, storylines to think about here as Mills is going to shoot free throws is not only do you have Heath, who's on the bench right now as their main post player with 4 fouls, but the Spartans are also playing tonight without Emma Kane, who is the starter all season long in the post. She's got a banged up ankle. She hurt it in the Brandeis game a week ago, and The Spartans are hoping that she can play tomorrow. We're hoping that she might be able to play tonight, but so far she has not. So not only are they missing Heath right now in foul trouble, but Kane has not played at all tonight because of injury.
Yeah, obviously really tough for the Spartans. Those are the two leading rebounders, Heath with 4.9 per game, Kane with 4.6. Kane also averaging 6 points per game, 19 steals on the season. 5'10", brings a lot of height to this team. She's definitely not the person you want to not play this game, especially given the presence of Hannah Nicholson.
Gross trying to fight through a Brandeis screen. This is Thron with the missed shot. Mills grabs the rebound. McKenna Gross on the right wing. Lawrence shoots it, needs it, missed it long. Keep shooting, Abby Lawrence. Marchese with the basketball. Marchese and Rubenstein out top for Brandeis. A whistle inside on the block. Foul's going to go against 3-second violation against Nicholson. They're within 11. If Abby Lawrence gets hot, this game could be a 2-point, 4-point game in a heartbeat.
And you're absolutely right. Energy, making shots, converting, that's all you need to make a fast difference.
Boy, Thrun anticipated that pass. Tied up at midcourt with Rubenstein and Gonzalez. I'm surprised they didn't get called for the kick.
I know.
The ball just got tied up in her feet. Possession arrow will stay with the Spartans. Inside 5 minutes left in this third quarter. It was a quick blitz by Brandeis coming out of the locker room. They went on an 11-0 run before Case Western Reserve even had a chance to get out of breath. Thrun with that rebound. Down the floor, Gross almost stole it, knocked it out of bounds. Judges will have it.
Gross still saved an easy layup there. Saved 2 points. Great heads-up play, great hops with using her left hand to tip it into those blue bleachers there.
Spartans in this game tonight on a 2-game win streak, and those 2 wins were a week ago at Brandeis and at NYU. And before the wins last weekend, you know, we talked about how Case Western Reserve is 7-0 at home this year. Before the wins last weekend on the road, they were 0-6 on the road. So those were huge wins in a lot of ways. That's Petrie with her third basket. She's got 6.
Definitely shows the Spartans that they can do more than win just at home. Confidence booster.
They are just stone cold. What was the shooting percentage at halftime?
Shooting percentage for the Spartans at halftime was just over 30%. So it's not a lot was going in, and for Brandeis it was more like 38%. So they're converting more shots today. Brandeis not shooting incredibly well, but well enough.
Well, the judges are really taking advantage of the lack of height inside right now for Case Western Reserve. That's Thrun with an easy one. She's got 10.
But CWRU clearly trying for more height, bringing in Megan Friday, number 22. She's 5'11". Usually doesn't see too many minutes, but as you said, Ron, the Spartans need height. Her with Isabella Mills, who's 5'11" too, ideally would be enough.
There's that switch and that mismatch inside. They had the point guard Gonzalez at 5'4", guarding a big, but it didn't matter because Thrun hit a 3. She's got 13. Mills. Now they've got to have a stop. Got it. Lawrence with the rebound. Abby going to take it all the way, throw it off the glass and make it.
This is why she's the playmaker and leader of this team. How do you even create an opportunity for yourself there? Abby Lawrence finds a way to. 2 points on the board.
Need another stop. Mills with the rebound and picking up just one of those bang-bang fouls. Francesco Marchese. Subs in for both teams. Highland comes back in for the Spartans. We've got Hannah Nicholson back in for Brandeis. Carrie Tankey now in the game for Brandeis as well. This is Gross going to walk it up for the Spartans. Friday with a screen. Highland goes opposite, and she'll shoot free throws.
Highland was looking like she was looking for a pass there. As you can see, she suddenly switches to her left and drives in. Great play catching the defender off guard.
So
and
look
drawing
at
the foul.
Sorry, Alex.
No worries. Go on, Ron.
There's a look at the Lauren Rubenstein foul. It's her third. Highland, the sophomore from Pittsburgh, Mount Lebanon High School. 3 players on this Spartan roster from Pittsburgh. Mills from Peters Township High School, Friday from Fox Chapel Area High School, and Alyssa Highland from Mount Lebanon.
Ironically, for as much of a presence as Highland has offensively, those are only her 13th and 14th free throws of the year.
Friday with good defense. This is Gross on the break. 2-on-1, try to get it cross court to Highland, and Brandeis came up with a big steal. Quickly down the floor. Strong block by Isabella Mills.
That's number 2 today for her. Both have been beauties.
Gross off Lawrence's hand. That ball got tipped by a judge. I think it was Hannah Nicholson, and then off of Hannah Nicholson's hand into Abby Lawrence's hand, and obviously Abby wasn't looking for it. Spartans down 13, 93 seconds left, third quarter.
Casanova waiting for an opportunity to present itself. Nothing much. Good defense by the Spartans. Wow.
Beautiful layup.
Yeah.
Scoop shot by Puda.
Sometimes a great offensive play can overwhelm strong defensive plays.
Abby Lawrence.
Right back.
Lawrence with 9.
Still feeling confident in her shot. She won't stop shooting, and she shouldn't.
Actually, Abby's got 11. Kendall McConico will check back in for the Spartans. Alyssa Highland will take a seat.
We have just over a minute left in this third quarter. Score 58-45, 13-point lead for Brandeis.
Off the inbound, long-range shot missed. Mills with her eyes up. Inside a minute, it's McConico off the glass. Kendall's going to shoot free throws. Fouls on Hannah Nicholson.
Great court vision there by Mills. McConico was open driving, saw her, and it's okay if she doesn't finish because she'll get 2 free throws here.
McConico had 6 points in the opening half. That is her first point of the third quarter.
McConico, second on this team with now 61 free throws attempted on the year, shooting just under 75%.
Kendall's got 8. Spartans have drawn within 11. 53 seconds left in this quarter. They need a defensive stop. They would love to hold the judges for the next 45 seconds. Wide open look, though. That was too easy.
45 seconds, Ron. 2 seconds later.
Jillian Petrie.
Great. Wide
Had
open
an easy
shot.
bank shot. Lawrence
Nice
for
finish.
3. That one's long.
Shot's still a little wild today.
Judges want 1 shot. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Casanueva with the basketball. She's going to dribble it to 10 seconds.
What's
They'll
interesting?
start their play at 10.
Brandeis, a lot of times this game, when they've seen an open shot, they haven't waited for last shot. So we'll see. They get an opening and shoot it early.
Mills with defense on the baseline. Good defense. Ball shot at the buzzer will not count. So we go to the fourth and final quarter with the Spartans down 13. They were down 18 at one point in that third quarter. It started out with an 11-0 Brandeis run out of the locker room. And the Spartans have been playing catch-up basketball ever since. Stay tuned. We'll be back for the final 10 minutes.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4-Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
Ten minutes of basketball left. So look at the Spartans of Case Western Reserve honoring Mather College tonight. And they are down by that number as we head into the fourth and final quarter. Alex, shooting percentage-wise in the third quarter alone, what was it for Case Western Reserve? As not only is he scratching his head, so is Coach Reimer over the shooting percentage.
It was pretty much right around where it was the whole game. 31.4% in the first half, and in the third quarter, 31.3%. So it's still not converting a ton of their shots. Something interesting to note about Brandeis, too, is though they have accumulated 60 points, only one player in double digits this game so far. 8 people total scoring. Ooh.
McConaughey down hard again, holding her left knee. There's a look at it.
Just such an aggressive player. It can unfortunately result in moments like this.
Take a break. We'll be back.
Inova Living is a modern, amenity-rich residential community located in Cleveland's Greater University Circle neighborhood, offering studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartment homes. Enjoy all-inclusive living with convenient on-site shopping, 24-hour concierge services, a 24-hour fitness center, resident lounge, and more. All within close proximity to Case Western Reserve University. Inova Living online at inovaliving.com.
Michael Hollis, Antonio Ionati, and Michael Volkening, and a few more of the. There's Ignis Masiulionis clapping for Kendall McConaughey as Kendall is up off her feet off the floor. Men's game will come up next. There's a look at Kendall, number 12 for the Spartans. They're going to need her for the last 9:40, so hopefully she's good and ready to get back in shortly. This is Gross, though, at the free throw line.
Gross, second in the team, shooting 85.4% from the line this season.
Gross with 8 points. She had 6 in the third quarter. Leads back to 11. They got it to 11 at 47-58. And then Brandeis hit a 3 before the quarter was out. Thrun traveled with the basketball. Good defense led to that turnover. Alyssa Highland will check in for Gross. There's a look at number 11 as she checks in off the bench. Highland's in with 4 points.
As you can tell in the game now, Alicia Marie Gonzalez, Abby Lawrence, Isabella Mills have all played just about 28 minutes out of the possible 31 today. You have to wonder in this last quarter, will they be tired? Can they keep this level of energy up?
Lawrence did a great job chasing down that missed shot, but unfortunately she ran out of court on the baseline as she picked it up. Get defensive in your mind again, Spartan ladies. Strong move, Rubenstein, shot blocked. Blocked by Mills and Heath, one of them got it. Heath, of course, playing with 4 fouls. Did not play much of that third quarter. Lawrence looking to draw the foul. Here comes Brandeis. Mills stole it right into our lap. Almost knocked your Pure Leaf lemon brewed tea over.
I got I filled it up with water. Now a friend gave me the bottle, but
that's good because water won't be sticky. That tea would have been sticky all over your suit coat tonight.
That is very true. Luckily the excuse me, recovering from a sickness here, but luckily the cap was closed. Nothing gets on my computer either. That would be the biggest loss, more than my sport coat.
Doesn't matter if you're okay, just as long as your computer's okay.
Exactly. You got it, Ron.
This is Mills on the break. Good feed. Heath, ball tied up. Spartans are going to keep it. Possession arrow in favor of Case Western Reserve University. Gonzalez with the long inbound to Melissa Heath, the graduate student. Will dribble into that soft spot on the left block that she loves. She is tough in that spot.
Just have to wonder how that goes in. Almost seems it's like it's virtually thrown up, but found a way into the hoop.
Well, you know what? Brandeis is doing exactly what any good coach would do. Carol Simon obviously knows that Heath's got 4 fouls, so they just go right into a post player, figuring that Heath's got to either not play aggressive defense and give up an easy look or foul out. Either way, it's a benefit for Brandeis. Highland with an open look at the 3. Heath fighting for the rebound with Thrun. Judges with the basketball.
9-point game here, 7.5 left. We are down to single digits.
Boy, soft shot with good defense right in her face.
Yeah.
It's a bucket for Petrie. She's got 10 points. She's got 8 of them in the second half. Spartans are down 19.
In these big moments, Gross likes to have the ball in her hands. She knows that she is clutch and can make anything happen.
I said 19. They're down 11. I think somebody just had a heart check that was listening to the game. 19? What? Ron, wait. Where'd that extra 8 points go?
We forget about
Just wanted to
math
make sure
sometimes.
everybody was paying attention.
Yeah, right? Just keeping everyone's antenna up here.
This is Mills off the inbound. Couldn't set her feet.
Multiple steps to the right side to try to get open.
Here's the thing. They're not out of this game,
No,
Alex,
no,
by
they're
any
not.
stretch of the imagination. They are just 2 successful offensive possessions matched with, defensive stops to being right back in the thick of this.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And this is the thing, if there's a team who can catch up this year especially, who likes to win close ones, that's this Spartan squad. So I'm going to be very excited for these last 7 minutes.
Inside, that's a cheap foul to get Melissa Heath out of the game.
That's her
Wow.
5th.
That's an awful call. I mean, I don't, that's a rough one.
I didn't see very much contact there at all. You can tell, as you can see, the Brandeis bench.
Well, they got what they were looking for, and that's to get
Exactly.
Heath out of the game.
Exactly. You can tell they're very happy because now, is there any way for the Spartan team to defend Hannah Nicholson in these last 7 minutes?
So Melissa walks off, hands on hips, in great frustration. McConico and Perkins. Olivia Perkins is going to take over inside the post, and height-wise, they're giving up. Heath's at 6'2". Perkins is at 5'8", so that's a significant minus just from the height perspective.
Oh, very substantial.
Nicholson with her first miss of the night.
And for note, we've talked about Nicholson's presence inside in height. She's 5'11".
Judges will get it back on the possession arrow. Feed inside, Run missed the shot. Lots of whistles were blown.
See a replay here, pass a little behind. Number 32 there, Courtney Thrun.
Fouls on Mills.
Exactly. So Thrun's going to get 2 shots here.
Courtney Thrun, 2 of 3 from the foul line. She's got 13 points. She was scoreless, though, up until that point. She had 12 in the opening half.
And throwing always one of the key offensive cogs for Brandeis, bringing this lead up to 13 here.
Lawrence against the defense. Thrun went up and over Perkins. Gross is going to steal it back. McKenna couldn't get it to fall.
Rarely see her miss a shot like that.
Couple screens out top, rolling off the screen and losing the basketball out of bounds is Nicholson. Pick and roll with Puda and Nicholson.
McKenna Gross going to be bringing the ball up here, talking to her teammates. They need a bucket here, the Spartans, and this mini drought.
Perkins sets the screen. McConaughey comes off of it. This is Mills with the basketball. Inside 6 minutes to play. Spartans are down 13. Lawrence again. Slowing it down a little is Camila Casanueva. No sense to be in a hurry right now if you're the judges. Fouls on McConaughey off the ball. 2 fouls for Kendall. That is the 5th team foul for the Spartans here in the 4th and final quarter. So Thrun will go to the free throw line.
It's just there about a minute or two ago. Now she's back, ready to convert some more free throws for the judges. Seeing on a fan there going crazy with the green and yellow flags trying to distract Thrun. Didn't work out that time.
Thrun with 17. He's got 5 here in the 4th quarter, all from the free throw line. Casanueva with the foul. That is Camila's 2nd. This is Lawrence on the inbound.
Solid off-ball movement there by the judges. Nicholson, another rebound here. Excellent finish.
Anna Nicholson went right at Isabella Mills. She's got 10 points. Gross the other way. She'll look for the three-point play.
It's interesting. A lot of this game, it seems like when Brandeis has scores, the Spartans are able to respond with a quick bucket back, but they can't create they can't switch the pattern up and be the first to score and force Brandeis to follow up.
Take a look at all the wonderful people that bring you the broadcasts. Every home game in the University Athletic Association, led by that young man right there. I do say young. I think Mike just celebrated his 29th birthday. He's been at 29 for a couple of years now.
Just under 5 minutes.
I think the crew likes shooting in this gym. The angles and the depth are pleasing to the camera. Plus the contrast of the floor.
I agree. Everything's very visible. You get really nice shots of the court and what's going on.
Fouls on Nicholson, went up and over Perkins.
You can see that great pass to Casanueva there. Just couldn't quite finish.
Nicholson has 4. And Perkins is at the free throw line for the first time tonight. That Spartan bench of Case Western Reserve, dressed in yellow and white. Mather College being honored tonight.
You can see a lot of heads down. This team probably isn't happy how they played, given that they won just a week ago away against this Brandeis team. probably didn't expect to struggle as much as they did from the field today in terms of shooting.
Well, that's been the difference.
Yeah.
The shooting struggles of the Spartans in this game. Every time they've gotten, within a distance that you thought, here's a run, it's going to get tight, they just haven't been able to hit the shots. As simple as that sounds, it's exactly the situation.
And yeah, allow another bucket or two from Brandeis, and we're back to a 10 to 15 point gap consistently. Field goal percentage difference about 10% for each of these teams too. Brandeis just shooting the ball better.
McConico will grab the rebound.
Nice
Gross
to see her back on the court as well, man.
Going to bring it up.
Nice active hands there by Revis.
4:05 left. Gonzalez out top, 16 seconds to shoot. Her and Gross. Abby Lawrence is looking for the ball on the left. Gross's shot won't go, but Perkins will bring it back. Abby will shoot it again.
Solid passing there, but the court spacing not great for the Spartans. The defenders a little too close to each other, too bunched up, resulted in a closely guarded shot. Lawrence couldn't convert on that one.
Casanueva missed it long. Here comes McConico. Kendall wants Lawrence. She'll get it back. Perkins inside. Olivia is going to shoot free throws. Got fouled hard. Foul against Jillian Petrie. It's her second.
See on the replay there, Petrie hits the left hand, sending Perkins to the line. This season, Perkins, not the most reliable free throw shooter, shooting just under 40%.
Olivia Perkins, the sophomore from Farmington Hills, Michigan. Olivia on the season averaging just about 7 minutes playing time off of Coach Reimer's bench, but tonight she has had significant minutes because Emma Kane has not played due to injury, and Melissa Heath has been in foul trouble for most of the game and ended up fouling out. That's gross.
She's a playmaker. She's fun to watch. Everyone gets excited seeing her drive inside. Great finish.
Gross with 12 points, all in the second half. And we're once again at the 11-point spread. Inside 3 minutes to play. Rubenstein with the basketball. Lawrence stole it. Abby dribbled it off her ankle. Foul in the backcourt. It's going to go against Brandeis. Perkins controlled it. Foul's going to go against Courtney Thrun. This is Perkins back at the foul line. She has been to the line now for the 5th and 6th time, all within the last couple of minutes.
Got 2:41 left in this game. As you said, Ron, 11-point spread. This is the moment of truth. There is still actually time to catch up. It's capable to put up 11 or so points in 3 minutes, but the problem this game has just the Spartans not being able to finish and convert on the big buckets. We'll see what the storyline ends as today.
McConico got that rebound, and there's a whistle inside, and the foul will go against Brandeis. You can see it there, wrapping up with the arm is Jillian Petrie.
That's a big foul for the Spartans. They lost a second on the clock, but going right back to the line.
That is the 5th foul on Jillian Petrie. And McConico is going to shoot free throws. And the beauty about free throws late in a game like this, if you can make them, is you get points scored when you're down and there is no time run off the clock. So when you're down 11 with less than 3 minutes to play, if you can make free throws, if Perkins makes both hers and McConaughey makes both hers, that's a 4-point gain without any time lost. Unfortunately, Olivia's struggling at the foul line. We'll see if McConaughey can knock down her 2 free throws.
On the season, you want McConaughey on the line, shooting just about 75%. Converts on the first there. Chance to make it a single-digit game.
McConaughey's got 10 points.
Full court press here. Abby Lawrence and Gross.
It's a possession game now. Shot missed. Follow won't go. McConaughey fighting for it. Kendall comes up with it. Kendall fills the middle, looks right. It's Perkins with the basketball. Left-hand glass shot good. Olivia Perkins with a big basket. Perkins' 3, it's a 7-point game.
First made field goal of the game for Perkins, coming at a big time.
Carol Simon wants a timeout. The 33-year veteran coach has seen her team's big lead get dropped to 7. We've got 2:03 left. We'll be back.
Spartans in this.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
Coming into this game, Brandeis on the season was 12-6, as you see Perkins score inside. They started the year 10-1. Their only loss before they started conference play was to Tufts University outside of Boston, and Tufts just happens to be the #1 ranked team in the country right now. They're 20-0. So this is a very good Brandeis basketball team that the Spartans played fantastically against a week ago in Boston to win that game. Tonight you're seeing the judges and the Spartans playing a very entertaining and tight basketball game, regardless of, and it was an 18-point deficit at one point in the third quarter by Case Western Reserve, but they have cut it to 7 with 2 minutes left in the game.
Nice active hands there by Lawrence.
Lawrence almost stole it from Casanueva. Camila was struggling. Gonna bring it back out, reset the offense. 5 on the shot clock, 3 on it. Oh, they got a great look. Casanueva stayed steady and smooth and found Hannah Nicholson for an easy layup.
That could be a momentum changer in the last 90 seconds.
Lawrence.
Right back at him.
Telling you, if the scorer hits a bucket, you know, things could change.
You're right. And with Gross and Lawrence out there, their offensive firecrackers can start anything at random moments.
Casanueva with a late whistle.
We haven't seen her score in the second half. Nice bucket there.
Foul was on Mills. It was Mills' third. There's the look at the where we're at. 30-second timeout. Just keep it here. She's exhausted. I mean, it has been that kind of up and down game. She is absolutely emotionally and physically spent.
It's tiring.
It really is.
Tiring to watch,
I mean,
too.
that's been the beauty of Connor Nally, former Spartan basketball player. That's been the beauty of this women's team this year, Alex, is they have been in every game, regardless of where the game has fallen during the confines of the 40 minutes, whether they're down 18 or up 18. Every game's been tight.
Yeah.
And it's been an emotional roller coaster. Yeah. And we called a 3 overtime winner earlier in the year. 2 weekends ago, 2 thrilling games all the way down to the very end against against Chicago and Washington University. Spartan ladies knocked off WashU for only the second time in the history of the matchup. Then they beat Chicago, who's ranked 13th in the country. So this is a fantastically fun team to watch. The Case Western Reserve women this year.
They can beat anyone. They're so fun to see. And they've brought the energy to Horaceburg Gymnasium, where we usually see the Spartans play, so much this year, more than ever before, because not only do they score and you don't realize it, they score and you will know it as a fan. It's fun.
Casanueva with the miss. Perkins, boy, she has really played well. Perkins has done a great job. They have needed that young lady tonight, and she has come up. Gross, it's in and it's out. And that's been the story of the night. That ball was 3/4 of the way in. Had some spin and popped back out.
We saw it with Heath and Mills earlier. If all those shots sank, it would be 72-69 right now.
Foul will go against Lawrence. Casanueva will go back to the free throw line. 90% on the season, Camila.
And that is tops for Brandeis, and honestly, it's one of the best percentages in all of D3. Now 56 for 62 from the line. Reliable shooter in general.
Junior guard out of Santa Barbara, California. 10 points. This is Gross with it. Lawrence off the screen. Knocks it down. Abby Lawrence has 16. Spartans are within 7 again. 8 rather. My math has been awful tonight.
It's hard to announce, talk, and do math at the same time. But with 45.8 left, they're going to need to make a few shots and get a little bit of luck here, the Spartans.
Young ladies along the front row of folding chairs were the 5th and 6th grade girls from Lakewood. They played at halftime of the women's game. It's fun to see them. There's Alicia Marie Gonzalez, 13, the leader of this Spartan team. Senior, point guard, gutsy player.
And as you can see, the wooden chairs in the court here for throwback weekend at Adelbert Gymnasium. They are embracing the throwback vibe with even old school wooden chairs as well on the hardwood floor.
So Carol Simon has called a timeout. And what that timeout will do, you know, if you strategically use those, they'll advance the ball on the timeout, so they don't have to bring it up full court anymore. They'll get it out right in front of their bench. So that's a significant move late in the game when the other team's trying to get back in it. If you have the timeouts to use, you can take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So Brandeis coming out of this timeout will have it out literally right in front of us at the scorer's table, right in front of that Brandeis bench.
And as you said, it's still possible to come back in this game, just making things a little bit tougher for the Spartans with moves like that extra timeout.
Ruben Steen will inbound it. Casanueva fouled immediately. Well, strategically, that's exactly what the judges want to do. They want to get the ball in the hands of Camila Casanueva, 90% free throw shooter.
As you said, almost automatic from the charity stripe, and the shooting stroked from the free throw line looks so clean as well. Almost like you know it's going to get in as soon as it leaves her hands. We'll see Gross bring up the ball now with the Spartans down 10.
Gross finding her own way. Those shots went in 2 weekends ago against Chicago in that huge upset. Gross was so magnificent at the end of that game.
She could not miss a shot. And that's why she's taking those here tonight, because she's fully capable of making those shots, and you know it. Getting a look here at the ceiling of Adelbert Gymnasium. As you can see, just like Throwback Weekend vibe, it is throwback looking. It is an old looking ceiling, the Gymnasium classic building here on the Case Western Reserve campus.
Casanueva has made 6 free throws in a row, all within the last 60 seconds, basically. That's Gross with the layup. So it's a 10-point game, 26.4 seconds left. This one's a full timeout. We'll take it too. We'll take the break. We'll be back.
Inova Living is a modern, amenity-rich residential community located in Cleveland's Greater University Circle neighborhood, offering studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartment homes. Enjoy all-inclusive living with convenient on-site shopping, 24-hour concierge services, a 24-hour fitness center, resident lounge, and more. All within close proximity to Case Western Reserve University. Inova Living online at inovaliving.com.
Up top, there's our dinner right behind those fans, Alex.
Yeah. Looking forward
Remember
to
I
that
told
between
you
the
asked
games.
me where the food was? I said it's behind the flag. Hopefully nobody else knows it's there.
Right?
Keep that our secret. We won't tell anybody.
Want to make sure we get as much as we can, but that'll come between games before we see the men tip off, which will be just after 8 p.m.
They'll do it again. Brandeis will call the timeout to advance the ball. So they'll get it out in front of their own bench again.
We have seen so many of these late game timeouts here. With 26 seconds left on the game clock, game at 10 points. Brandeis still doing the little things to really solidify and ensure they can win. Getting a look here. Case Western Reserve men's basketball team ready to take the court, practice, and they're right behind our CWRU Spartan cheerleading team.
You see they're wearing the red and the white of the Western Reserve.
And that'll be
School
in
colors.
Go on, sorry. Yeah, that'll be in contrast to the yellow and the gold and black of Mather College that we're seeing from the Spartan women tonight.
Casanueva with it, being chased by Gross. Camila is getting very friendly with the foul line.
She's never disappointed to go there because she knows that the points are almost automatic for her. The Spartans keep on sending her. She'll keep on taking them. Fans behind trying to distract her, but she is automatic. You got to looking at the fans here. Still doesn't work. Trying to give the Spartans a little bit of an advantage towards the end of the game.
8 of 9, all within the last, the final moments of this game. Mills almost made it. It's going to be a 4-point play if she made that. Isabella's going to shoot 3 free throws.
A very slow end of this game here, seeing a lot of fouls, a lot of timeouts.
McKaysey with the foul, that's her third. This is Mills at the foul line.
From the line this year, shooting just about 78%.
Mills with 11 points tonight. She had 6 in the opening half. .2 left in this one after Mills makes the free throw.
Made all 3. It's back to a single-digit game, but just a little bit too late here for the Spartans.
Deep pass. Nicholson will hold it. We're inside 10 seconds now. Spartans down 9. They're going to wind this one out. Mills and Nicholson out top. 2 seconds. 1. There's the buzzer. This ball game's over. 80-71. Brandeis with a hard-fought, entertaining win over the home team, the Spartans of Case Western Reserve University.